Alright, back again with this HMV. No idea what model number it is. I managed to get this dial plate off. There it is there, as you can see, but it's got that crack in it, you see? Somebody's done repair work on the back there with a bit of tape, but I'm going to take that tape off and I'm going to make a whole backing plate for this and then glue this crack that's there with a bit of super glue and glue that onto the backing plate, and then it can be screwed back on. That'll stabilize it and hopefully look a bit better. So that's that. And now I oiled this, the tuning. It's all nice and smooth. It was stiff as before, but it's all good now. I haven't cleaned up the chassis or anything like that. I'll get to that later. Now I'll just turn this over. Now, all I've done is replace the 3 electrolytics there, you see. There they are there. There's the big one. Like I said, they're Ducon. So, and there's the other. And here's the other. Now there is a capacitor that runs from here. That's B plus. Capacitor down to ground. That's it there. Now if you look at this capacitor, if you look at it there, see the numbers? Right, no other identification. Now, so what this means is it's 0.25 microfarad, 300 volt, and that could be a part number, but that's how you read these capacitors. Now, HMV, which is what this radio is, use these capacitors in the early days exclusively. This is what they were. And this radio is completely full of them, except for one. Where is it? Up in there. See that one up in there? That's just like a normal one without numbers. And these are oil filled capacitors. So these have been in here from the day this radio was built. So they haven't been changed. So I'm going to have to place an order for some of these capacitors. I do have, these are, like I said, 0.25 microfarads. I got 0.22, that'll do. And what's this one here? Let's have a look. What's that say? What's it say? Okay, 0.010. I've got to order those in. And what's this one? 0.025. I'll have to order those in. So I'll have to do a little bit of ordering. What's this one down here? Same. One up in there. These two up in here. What are they? Can't read. 0.1105. So yeah, so I've got a bit of ordering to do, so I'll do that this week. But now what I'll do is we'll turn this on after I've done this. I've just left that loose. I'll just tuck it in there. It'll be right for this test. All I want to do is, the way I work, everyone does their radios their own way, but what I do is I usually replace a couple of components, i.e. these electrolytics, and then I test the radio to make sure it works. I don't just go and rip everything out and replace it all and then the thing doesn't work, because then it's too hard to trace back to where the problem is that you might have made a mistake. So this way, it's easy to trace. If I fucked up somewhere, all I got to do is trace back a couple of steps and I can find what I've done wrong. Alright, so let's turn this over and we'll power it up and we'll see what happens. Now it's running fine on full power, so I'm just going to leave it on full power. And once it comes, this light's a bit loose. I'll have to fix it up, probably dirty. So we'll just wait for him to come up. Here it comes.
Up front, the sprint on 28.6. They march down the back. Errol
Right.
Gracie leads a metre. Rock and Roll Willows Flat Chat. 3 Deep Ranger Rick galloping for Regno.
That's flat
Back
out.
on the inside. Wicked Mitzi's travelling well. He's about to use the.
It's actually a very sensitive radio. I'll show you.
Errol to the Gracie. Rock and Roll Willow ranging up back to the.
Yeah. That's another channel. These are all up in Sydney. Keep going here. Now,
Third Ranger Rick
there's
and
2K wide.
running in 4.
There's something there, but you can barely hear it.
A todos los que se encuentran en tu casa la noche del 30. Si estás en el extranjero el 11 de agosto, no necesitas completar.
There's another one. That's coming in good.
Por Australia, fuera o te-
There's another one there, but you can barely hear it. There's another one there. Let's keep going here. Another one. Something there.
We are linked to more normal goods. And our discovery, I think, that's a foundation where we can start thinking about these problems in a quantitative way.
ABC.
Creating hypotheses that researchers can keep testing and building.
Something there. So yeah, I'm impressed. It's quite a good radio. It's pretty sensitive, so I'm happy with it. So what I'm gonna do, so here's what I've got to do. I've got to order the capacitors. Let me just turn that down. This chassis needs to be cleaned up. These all need to be cleaned. They're all dirty. Transformer needs to be painted. Speaker's good, so I'm not going to worry about that. Actually, I'll just turn it over. I'll just turn this off. Doesn't need to be on. And if you can see there, see, looks good. It's all good. It's nice nick. Nice solid speaker. Very good. They don't build them like that anymore, that's for sure. I oiled this up, like I said. And got to do some resistor checks. So we'll just have a look now. Let me just bend that. So this is for the Magic Eye. Now that should be 500k, I think. Green, black, yellow. Yep. And we'll just test it. just to see if it needs changing. Let's have a look. Where are we? Okay, let's see. Come on, you prick. There we go. 10% tolerance, so that'll be 550k. Yeah, it needs to be changed. Right, that's no big deal. And there's a few, probably there'll be a few under here too, but I haven't got worked out yet. What else can we have a quick look at before I finish up on part 1? So we've got that one in there. What's that? Green, blue, orange. So 560k. Yeah, let's have a look. So bring the meter over. Yeah, it needs changing as well. Okay, so that one's no good. So what do we got here? Brown, black, yellow. So 1040, 100k. So we'll just put that there. Let's see, I'll just put that on 200k on the meter. Now let's have a look. 108, 10% tolerance. It's close, so I might as well change that as well. But you get the idea. So all the capacitors have got to go, these oil furnace ones. Might as well replace the resistors that are in here. And then I glued the case back, it's all back together. I'll show you that in the next video. So I'm going to call it quits here on this video, and we'll come back in part 2 at a later stage. Okay guys, thanks mate.